Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right.
You made it in quick.
Yes, I did.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's letting me know this is gonna be a good show right there. So how you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing fine. I can't complain. My toothache has went away. I had me a nice little toothache to start the week. And swelling in the mouth that didn't went away, went down, thank goodness. You know, it's kind of hard to work with an injury.
Well, thank goodness you're okay.
No doubt. So I'm going to ask you this. Did filming become addictive?
Kind of, yeah.
Speak on it.
It's exciting. It's really neat getting ready for different scenes and just kind of getting into that frame of mind, like that sexy frame of mind where you're going to be enjoying someone else in the whole scene and what you're going to be doing. It's acting and sex.
Yeah, because even to the point, like, I'll sit there have a complete day that I don't have any podcast, and I feel so weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you're used to doing something on a regular basis, it's weird when you don't do it, even for one day. You know, like if you went a day without filming, how weird would it feel to you?
Like I should be doing something, and it's kind of boring.
Yeah. Okay, so I ain't Grace.
No.
Because see, that's part of the reason why. Because it's like part of this business, you enjoy filming because it's not just the sex, but also the euphoria that you get from creating something that people like and buy. And you, once you get that gratification that people like it, you want to do it more. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you giving a dude head, you deep throat him, and you see his eyes roll the back of his head, it makes you want to do it more. You feel
Oh yeah.
So how often do you film?
I make something every couple of months. I try to keep it fresh, you know, because it's hungry. They want more. They want to see more, and it gets, you know, viewers. And the more you get out there, the more, you know, you build up fans and stuff, and try new things. You know, can't be afraid.
So, how many scenes do you film a month? Because you say you film monthly. I doubt you just film one scene.
Oh, we do several. Probably like 4 or 5 different ones in a day, even.
Yeah, y'all put cameraman to work.
Oh,
I don't think he minded.
Oh yeah.
So question: the guy that hit me online, is that the cameraman?
Yes.
Okay then. So he not only acts as a cameraman, but also a manager to a certain extent as well.
Yeah, like the producer.
Yeah. See, which is funny because that's the old school way. Girls came in looking for a producer, not looking for a cell phone or a camera. Because producer, in many ways, one, play the intermediate between you and the mainstream companies because they kind of got you ready for it. And 2, also it helps you get your own content. You know, and also they somewhat gatekeep you from running into bullshit. You know, period. So it's kind of like y'all kind of doing it the old school way anyway, to a certain extent, because you're going through your producer versus you're doing it completely on your own.
It's more risky to do it on your own, definitely. And the producer weeds out kind of the knuckleheads and whatnot.
Yeah, and 2, for what you told me that you charge for your content trade, that damn sure weed out a lot of motherfuckers.
There's a lot of motherfuckers, absolutely.
She said 800, ladies and gentlemen, for you to do a content trade. I said, ain't too many motherfuckers gonna do a content trade, but they just gonna pay your ass and keep it spinning. That's their best, because they gonna feel salty as fuck. I'm telling you. Oh God. So hello everybody. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Acres, the perfect app for anyone trying to start their own podcast career. I'm your host, Kevin August Southern Champ, aka the Point Rap Star. You know what it is. All my links at allmylinks.com/Point Rap Star. We have 3 wonderful sponsors. One that we added since you did your interview. Of course, lsworld.com, eroticismmagazine.com, and excitebunny.com. And for you content creators, 90% off, 90% profit if you make money with Excite Bunny. And you even get healthcare. So, and also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. And while you're there, get some shopping done from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shops. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, buy Black, support Black businesses, build a Black economy, and create generational wealth. And check me out on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com on their radio station on my personal page. And also a new spot, check us out on sgpradio.com. Just added today. We're now up there, another spot to add to check us out. Now, with that being said, I'm going to shut up and let this sexy lady who's returning reintroduce herself.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Sexxx.
Yes, she is. And for you to understand, because like I said, because the interview has been released, she's not a conventional porn star, as in she doesn't seek out to work with other male talents. You know, she works within her circle, within her circle, or what have you. And recently, I've been interviewing a lot of unconventional porn stars. I don't know, maybe it was because I interviewed you. I interviewed 2 couples that only fuck themselves on camera. And the thing that we talked about is, which we had talked about previously on the episode, was that what differentiates you from a regular content creator is the style that you shoot. That you shoot high level and you shoot as a studio. Do you think that helps you out because you're not one going to deal with the other male talents or shoot with the established male talents? Do you think that kind of help you because you shoot as an established male talent would? Do you think that helps you a lot with your sales?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely keeps me doing what I want to do as I'm comfortable doing it. I mean, it's less pressure. It's more focused on like what we come up with. It's more creative, and it's less about, you know, the male talent and other big names. It's more about, you know, creating our own brand kind of, and having the professionalism to go with that, like the studio effect to go with it. It's more comfortable that way for us.
Yeah, because the thing of it is to people that say you're not a true porn star, what do you say to them?
I would agree with them. I would say that, you know, I'm unconventional, definitely. I'm kind of not your everyday, you know, turn on the movie and watch BoobTube and, you know, it be a big name. It's fine. I like kind of creating my own thing. I've always been that way, more creative and see where it goes and role play and that kind of thing. I enjoy that, and I like the other ladies a lot as well.
Yeah. But to me, okay, let me put it this, because like I said, we keep it real on this show. If you shoot like a porn star, if the only thing that makes you less than a porn star is you shooting with established male talent, but if you don't need to shoot with established male talent, how did that hurt you as a porn star? You get where I'm coming from? It's kind of like this. It's kind of like, they say pro wrestler. A pro wrestler may have never made it to WWE, but worked everywhere else, but we still call him a pro wrestler. You feel what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You know, period. So I kind of liken you to that. It's like, no, you haven't shot with the established male talent, but the way that you set up your business model, do you really need to? You get what I'm coming from?
Yeah. I don't feel like I really need to. I'm comfortable doing my own thing, like kind of like what we're doing right now, just creating and going with it and just having our own ideas. I'm fine with where I'm at. I don't feel like I need to step it up with any, you know, male big names or anything like that.
Now, the question that I asked you the last time, because people, if you listen to the interview, I stumped the shit out of you. Because we know you're not gonna fuck another dude. We know that. Cameraman's gonna be your male talent. But you will fuck other chicks.
Oh yeah.
So the question which I posed to you, which I posed the last time, how do you pick your chicks and what do they have to bring to the table?
Open-mindedness. They have to be willing to just try new things, kind of go with the scenarios, be cool, not uptight, just kind of like willing to try new things is the best way I can describe it. I pick them as people that are either in the industry I'm familiar with or girls I'm kind of like, friends with that I've worked with before. Very selective in that sense. Everybody has to be, nice people and get along and not have hang-ups.
Oh yeah, which brings me to this question. Have you had a situation where a girl did not want to work with the camera guy?
No, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Which is a good thing. Because you have some girls that sit there and they have a picture in their mind what they'll want to work with. And if he don't fit that, like what happens in content houses, sometimes guys miss out on shoot with girls because they didn't want to shoot with that dude because he didn't fit their brand or she didn't find him good looking enough or what have you. And so when you work with the girls, when they ask about the male talent and you mention the camera guy, how do they respond to it?
Well, they kind of go in knowing that that's going to be the case. They either know him or we kind of agree on pursuing the girl that we're looking for together. So we both kind of are familiar with the girl.
Yeah, because you have some camera motherfuckers that pretend like it ain't them on the camera. No, I've interviewed a producer that sit there and was like, I'll tell the girl, the girls don't find out that it's me in front of the camera to get here. I was like, why would you do that? If you're going to be the male talent or a possibility of you being in front of the camera because the male talent can't perform, that's something you should want to put out there, a feeling to put out there to begin with.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, they're all. He knows most of them. He finds them, and they've got to be people that we're cool with. He asks my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, we agree on it together, and we try it. The girls I've met through him have been great. He's got good taste in people. He reads people real well, so everyone gets along. I guess we're just fortunate in that sense. And I'm always willing to meet new people.
So, who finds the girls? You and him?
Combination, actually.
Okay.
Mostly him.
Which is understandable because him handling the business end of things for you, and him playing as a manager is also he's weeding out the girls that will be an issue on set for the most part. Because as you know, as a woman, y'all can't come in as a diva. They come in with a diva and an attitude. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like it. And two, also with him contacting, he also got to have that thin line between thirsty and being professional. Because a lot of times girls try to throw that thirsty term out there when all we are being professional or what have you. Period. Have he ever told you any issue that he had with contacting the girl that he wanted to work with?
Not one I can think of or know about. No, actually. I mean, you get flakiness here and there, but no real issue.
Yeah.
They're really nice people. Everyone's getting along. Nobody's had any fights. We're all open-minded. Like, we've been lucky.
Definitely. So, have y'all ever thought about, question number one, does the cameraman has he ever thought about showing his face or having another camera person film y'all so it could be a straight up boy, girl, not POV? Or y'all just want to keep the brand POV?
We kind of want to keep the brand BOB. He doesn't want to show his face.
She said BOB. Yeah, she want to keep the BOB people. You damn right.
No.
I'm just joking. But yeah, POV.
But no, he doesn't want to show his face because he's got another job, and I respect that. But it'd be interesting concept if he did. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
I mean, because like for example, he has tattoos. He can wear a mask and like one of those muscle shirts that's long sleeve. I've seen guys do that and just have their bottoms out. Because I know y'all might have thought about it, and like for example, there's this porn star called Give Me the Clown. No one has never seen this man's face, even the girls he shot with. Like, when they walk in, he already got on the clown getup. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a job that he can't show his face, which I guarantee is a government job. Got to be. For you to go through all that, not to show your face, and I mean, not even to show your body. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, do you think with the POV, what makes your stuff different and stand out more because the POV versus if y'all just did with a camera guy? And what are you doing?
We're mostly interacting with each other more so. That makes the POV different. It's different scenarios. It's different like themes. It's different. He's involved, but only from the waist down. That's all he's interested in being involved with. It's all about the girls and only his dick, but his dick to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's more so us interacting and recreating scenes with each other, and that's what makes the POV so different.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's just interesting because it's not often you get to see a threesome POV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not often that you see that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even got the opportunity to shoot something like that. But like I said, which I commend him on being able to pull off shooting a threesome with a POV. You know, because the difficulty of shooting a POV is hard enough. Now added to, I also got to be able to cover the action that's going on between the girls. At the same time, the dick and pussy action, you know, period. So I give him props on that end. So like when y'all do a shooting session, how many scenes are boy girl versus just girl?
Good question. I would say they're pretty much more girl, like 3 to 5 out of 5 scenes, 3 to 5 girl, and then boy girls like 2 of them, and it's usually with a dick in the end. It's usually, you know, introducing it, the 4th scene, and then the come shot in the 5th scene. That's usually how it goes. But the girls interact, first few scenes mostly, and then you build up to that part where he comes in. Waist down first.
See, I figured out why she charged so much for her paid content. Because she really don't want to fuck nobody else.
Well, you know, I mean,
it's not wrong with that
group, but I'm always willing to, consider new people. Absolutely, keep it interesting. You have to.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like, put it this way. The reason why I'm saying it, because like I said, I keep it real on the podcast. You're not really looking for it because, like I said before, which I'm pretty sure you know, there's some guys that might jump at it, but not the big name's going to jump at it. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the guy that might pay that $800, he's going to be that OnlyFans cell phone dude. He may not be experienced or what have you. He just in it for the pussy.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So it's kind of like, and then two, at the same token, like I said before, I can tell when a woman just can give two shits about work with other male talents because they either price themselves out so high that other male talents wouldn't even jump on it to even pay them, or they just put out there straight up, no, I'm not fucking any other male talents. It's you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand completely.
So because I've talked to a girl that one time when I hit her about content, and I never forget her name. I think her name was Fawn. God, I can't think her name. She's out of Canada. And she just basically told me, she said, I don't need you. I got male talent here, and shit, I don't need to travel to you. So it was kind of like, makes sense because we are in the content creator era. So the way that you would normally go about making any porn doesn't necessarily hold weight anymore.
Right. Yes. Yeah. But I give the manager credit. I mean, he's doing a great job. I mean, you got 3 girls bent over in front of you. He can hold it all together. That's pretty impressive.
I'm just saying. I'm like, dude, you might as well just get a cameraman and just go ahead and throw on a mask or something. I mean, I'm just saying because it's kind of like this. I mean, because he's doing it like I would be doing it, where it's not about the guy, it's all about the girl. You're pushing the girl. You're the face of the company. So, but at the same token, if y'all did full-blown boy-girl scene, meaning that there was a cameraman watching it, do you think it might elevate your sales, or are you afraid it will hurt the brand?
I'm not afraid it would hurt the brand. I think it could elevate the sales, actually. I've considered a couple people actually coming in and joining us. It's just a question of who and can they be part of the brand. I guess you never know until you try. So yes, I've
Mm-hmm.
considered bringing other males into it. I guess, yeah, it's trial and error sometimes. Yeah, I wouldn't write
Yeah,
it
that's
off.
just business. Yeah, that is just
Yeah.
business. You trial and error, to be honest with you. Yeah, because the reason why, I mean, I don't knock nobody for the hustle, but I tell females, it's good to have other talents. You may not have to have a lot. It could be one or two that you do a fucking year. You know what I'm saying? And you just mainly do your rested male talent, because that's part of the blueprint anyway.
Hmm.
It's just one, so you can expand your rep, at the same time expand your base. Because if you fuck the right dude, it might generate the right traffic. I tell
Right.
anybody, I'm like, if you're gonna fuck anybody, damn, fuck a established male talent that you know he gonna walk in there with a TTS test.
Yes.
Versus you gonna fuck some dude that you met off the street, and this dude you don't even know if he can keep it hard.
Oh, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It has to be, quality cock or, quality talent
Yeah.
or, somebody that really can handle being filmed and professionally.
So being that y'all have like a crew of girls, have y'all done an all girl orgy yet?
Not without the cameraman being involved somehow, but we've gotten close enough to it. I feel like we've gotten 3 or 4 of us together and all of us have interacted.
Oh, hold
So.
on, wait a second. Was it because he jumped in it or y'all pulled him in it? Which one is it?
Well, the scene was made to look like we kind of like he walked in on us. And we
Okay,
were all 3 of us were on the bed messing around. So yeah, he walked in.
okay. Yeah, because like I said, the hard thing with POVs, well, it's not even hard. The POV can give you the fan interactive type look. Even damn near if you want to go the Oculus, that virtual reality type look or what have you. Have y'all thought about dibbling dabbling in that? Be it that y'all doing POV.
Actually, no, I don't think we've given that much thought yet, but that's a really good idea.
You went out for a second. What'd you say?
Oh, that's a cool idea. I don't think we've thought about that yet. No, that's something to consider. Definitely. I like that.
Yeah, because I used to do like fan interactive videos where I did not talk, and she talked to the camera the whole time. The most I might do is just move the camera like I'm saying yes or what have you, period, and everything. So on your fetish, do you do any girl on girl type fetishes where it's not necessarily sex, but y'all just doing different type fetish stuff?
That's the direction I want to move into. I would love to do girl and girl fetishes, and I'd be open for just about anything. I think it'd be really hot. I love fetishes. I find them very interesting. Like they can be pretty much anything, right? So I'd be very open to that.
So what extreme you willing to go?
Light BDSM would be cool.
Okay.
Like play would be fun. Just tying up, maybe a little spanking and forced orgasms would be hot, I think. Sensory deprivation even. Yeah.
Most definitely. See, that's why I'm surprised y'all ain't got into that bad. You up there with the bunny, the bunny mask and shit. There's a BDSM mask, hands down. But I'm very surprised y'all haven't tapped into that. So if y'all did tap into that, would it be you playing the mistress, or you playing the sub, or you playing the switch?
I'd be a switch easily. I like to give and receive.
Ooh.
I like to give and receive.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, because you talk to a dom anyway, so that's my love anyway. But yeah, because it looks like you, because like I said, just from looking at some of your scenes and some of your pics, I was very surprised you haven't really dabbled into it as much. Even to the point of female wrestling, face sitting. You don't see female on female face sitting too often. Stuff of that nature and everything. So because I tell any girls that do it all make the most money. So that means you dibble dabble in every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, period and everything. So, let me see. I'm trying to think where we're gonna go with this. So, with you and him, y'all been working together for how long?
Probably about a year now, a little over a year.
And how did y'all run across each other?
Just we met each other online where we had similar interests, and he hit me up one day. He was interested in me, and we met up and clicked and kind of evolved from there. I introduced him to some of my girlfriends, and everything else is history. He introduced me to some of his. Woo!
So y'all can see here and say y'all a porn couple in some ways.
Yeah, that's a healthy relationship right there. Yes, we can say that.
Most definitely, most definitely. And y'all are both single technically.
Technically, yes.
Okay, cool. So, when it comes to his, like, when it comes to now, he's your manager, producer, camera guy, male talent. How many times do y'all bump heads on shoots?
Almost never.
Mm-hmm.
We just get along so well. We're such positive people. We just see butting heads as like I mean, granted, you work together enough. Everybody, has tips, but nothing really that stands out. Actually, we get along pretty well. And we're happy with what we've done.
Yeah, it could be like you getting tired of being in them damn heels and standing. Well, you need to keep more shots. I'm tired of taking these pictures. Damn it! I want to take these heels off.
You just suck it up and just do what you got to do. I have a strong mind. Just kind of like stand it. Because I know I'm going to be happy with the quality of the content. So I just whatever has to be done, I do. Suck it up. Just do it.
Yeah, because I mean, when you have it, because it's just funny how, like, when I listen to girls, they complain how they can't find a male talent, or they have a hard time finding male talents, or working. There's a lot of girls that probably would love to be in your position, because you have your cameraman and your male talent all in the same breath.
Yeah.
Speak to the advantages of having that versus I have to go find male talents.
Oh my goodness, you're safe. He weeds out the bad apples. It takes out the headache of finding the talent. He keeps he brings ideas to the table basically, and all the lighting is taken care of. The cameras. I mean, the advantages are just so much, and they outweigh there's no negatives really. It's worthwhile.
Yeah, because and the biggest advantage is his dick being.
Yeah. Well.
Because see, the other thing about this business is that we have to curb our sex life
Yeah.
if we want to really be successful in this business. Because even though, yeah, y'all know each other, like I said, I mean, I don't know if you escort or any of that stuff. I don't know. That's on you to divulge that if you choose to. But just like you have to watch out for who you fucks, he has to watch out for who he fucks so that he won't bring nothing on set towards you and vice versa. Period. Speak to how much y'all both had to change up your sex life.
Well, we use protection. That's kind of what makes us different. We definitely prefer covered, but we definitely get tested every 6 months. I mean, you have to be careful. You got to be your own best advocate in this. You got to get regularly checked out and stuff, but you have to be selective as well. You have to make sure you're very you know everything about how it works and protect yourself.
Now I'm glad you said that y'all use condoms. Now I know you heard the bullshit. Condom scenes don't sell. Speak to that misconception, please.
It's definitely a misconception because honestly, I see nothing wrong with safe sex. I think if anything, it's a step up that people are taking another way to keep themselves even safer. I think that's and it really hasn't. Nobody's really complained about it, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think there's anything wrong with it
because half my career was with a condom, except for blowjob.
Yeah, except for blowjobs.
Because I'm sorry, you put enough spit on the dick, you ain't hurting nothing.
But yeah,
hey, go ahead.
But a little spit never killed anybody, I guess.
Oh no, never had, never will. No. Because I think it's that comfortability, that chemistry, and like I said, knowing where dick being is that trust. Because a lot of times, like, for example, you might go to a convention, the male talent you shoot with, he done shot with 3 girls before he got to you. You feel what I'm saying? Versus what you're dealing with is, you know who he shot with, you was right there. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then too, also, I think the girls enjoy working because they don't have to worry about fucking him raw.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and was this a conscious decision between the two of you?
We just always wanted to be keeping things safe. Yeah, it was a conscious decision. I mean, we just didn't want to take any risks. Just respect that much. So yeah, it's not worth it to do things.
I'm gonna tell you, how many conversations I had at a female like, I just can't use a condom. It don't fit good.
Teach his own. Don't get me wrong, teach his own. But we just prefer things this way.
Yeah. No, because to me, like I said, I never saw an issue with it because let's keep it 100. Test only good is the last person you fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and on top of that, now that health department is, the people don't even want to even take that shit no more. You talking about paying $300 for a TTS test, and you might only shoot with one person. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like me, I always felt that TTS test need to be cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it comes out of pocket, and it's not cheap, and not only that, but you can't take everyone's word for it either. You got to make sure that care yourself and be careful.
Yeah. So when people, let's say, sit there and say, just hypothetically speaking, that or ask the question, well, why won't you work with other male talents? I'm pretty sure you had male talents that hit you up, and you probably told them, no, I'm not interested, I got a male talent. And they're like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? One, how do you deal with that pressure? And two, how do you deal with telling a male talent no?
You just got to be straight up with people. I mean, mostly he handles it, but I tell them I'm very nice about it. If I want to consider them, I'll consider them. But if not, I just don't, I just tell them, hey, we're not looking at this time. You just got to be very straightforward. I see nothing wrong with that.
Because it's because, like I said, tell somebody, if the boat ain't broke, don't need to fix it. So I mean, seriously, because if it's working, it's working.
Yeah.
It makes money. It makes sense. Period. The only way that like I said, I see a girl working outside of a circle. I know a girl that she does not shoot with any established male talent, and she got 4 male talents to work with. Period. And she don't work outside of that. And I was like, well, why? Because she was like, and then she shouted some of the shit she touted. I said, I kind of understand. Because you're taking more of a risk. On top of that, you're taking more of a risk because y'all may not have the chemistry. He may not be the male talent that you need. You might need a male talent that will be willing to do some dom work, and he's not even a dom. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And stuff of that nature. So it's kind of like with what you have a guy that can give you everything. The only thing he just can't give you is, man, he can give you pretty much everything. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because with the POV, you can do the Uber, you can do the catching or cheating. You can do the stepdaughter, stepfather. You can do all that because it's going to be POV-ish, period. I'm going to ask you this. Which you think sells better, in your opinion? Now, I know you haven't done a full-blown boy-girl scene, but from what you've seen from the industry so far and what you have dealt with, what you think makes more money? The POV or the boy-girl scenes with the cameraman's there?
Probably the POV, because they're very specific and people have specific fetishes and interests. So I would say that, because there's a lot of people out there that get off to that one thing. but that's just my opinion. But then the majority of people is boy girl, so it's kind of hard to say. But I'm POV at the moment.
So do you do water sports?
I'll let somebody pee on me, and I'll pee on somebody. I won't drink it, but I'll allow myself to pee on. Sure. It's
Oh God! Have you done a video like that yet?
I mean, I've pissed on people before.
No, have you been pissed on?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh, have mercy. I'm mad at you. But if I was still in the business, I had to have a conversation with your cameraman. Like, look, bro. Look, bro. We can do this content trade, man. No, because, and I know you kind of noticed from watching the feeds and stuff. I've been saying this. A lot of girls are now starting to do anal more. And things become more extreme. You got more people into the vomit thingy. More girls are now trying to do anal and gaping. Why do you think that porn is now moving more extreme than it was before?
Probably because people weren't always willing to do that before, and now that they're willing to take more risks to make a name for themselves because they feel like maybe the more they do, the more they'll get noticed and traction. Perhaps they, hey, well, if she does everything, therefore will increase her chances of getting booked or hired. That's my take on it. But I also think that as we gain awareness with our sexuality, it's also, hey, it's not so bad. You know, it's a fetish. It feels good. I mean, I can come from my butt. I think it's great, but it's also a mood thing. So it increases your chances of work, would be my answer, but it's enjoyable too.
And of course, you do anal.
Occasionally, yes.
Said occasionally. So I'm asking you this: are you gonna go with the trend and implement more anal into your scenes, or you good where you at?
I wouldn't rule it out, but if you wanted me to stick something in my butt, I definitely would do it. I mean, toy or his dick, whichever comes first, sure.
So now I'm asking you this: would you gape?
I'd be careful with that because I don't want to stretch myself out past unnatural lengths, but I would definitely pull my cheeks apart and, you know, show the world what I had to offer.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, it be like the girls that can gape are the smallest girls. I don't see big girls do the gape. I be seeing small ass 110 pounds. It be taking some of the biggest dicks and has me wide open. And I give them props. They be busting that thing out, what have you, and everything. But it just seems like, I think part of the reason why we're moving more extreme because when OnlyFans hit and everybody decided they wanted to be an OnlyFans content creator, it basically drowned the industry with the amateur reality porn shit and basically bought the fuck out the fan base because it was so much of it, you know. Period. That's why they say too much of something is not a good thing.
Right.
You know, period. So now the more extreme stuff, the water sports, which you didn't see much of, or the scat you didn't see much of, or the vomiting, or even the anal with the gaping, now that's becoming more present in the business than it was before. Because people don't realize when the pandemic hit, everybody decided they wanted to be a fucking OnlyFans person. You kind of forced the business to have to be extreme because now the fans want to see more because they're seeing too much of the shit that they thought they wouldn't be able to see.
Right.
You know, because think about it. It used to be a time it was a rarity that you saw public sex. I see public sex on my feed every other fucking goddamn post. You know, period. So it's kind of like it forces girls to have to do the extreme stuff. It forces them to have to get into bondage and BDSM and anal and the rough sex. You know, period. But to me, that's what the fans want to see anyway.
A lot of them, yeah, absolutely. It forces them to kind of be more open-minded and try new things. But at the same time, they find what they like and they can draw their boundaries based on that. And if they like it, and they can graduate into the next realm. It's neat. But there's a lot of it out there. Absolutely.
Now, speak to the women empowerment of porn. Because we always hear women don't get a fair shake in the business world or what have you. I tell them become a porn star.
I think
Go ahead.
yeah, it gives you the power back in your own hands, especially if you're a content creator, because it kind of makes you or gives you the opportunity to do your own thing and not have to so much be directed by your standard, porn star director. It allows you to make your own stuff and not have to be at the mercy of someone else, like in the old days where you have to, find this guy to shoot everything. It's not like that. It's more what you want to do with it, and that's the beauty of it. It's anybody can be, in it almost if you just, have an idea, you run with it and make it into something. It's trying,
Now, on the woman's side of it, the sexiness, the confidence. How does porn enhance that for a woman?
I think
And why? And
why?
the main reason why. How and why? Go ahead.
Everybody wants to be kind of on TV and have people getting off to them. I mean, it's the height of compliments, people watching you fuck. It's very sexy. I think it's a very primal thing. And for a woman to do it and watch herself on TV, it's kind of like, yeah, I can be proud of this. It's be proud of it. It's a beautiful thing. It's natural. It's fun. It's sexy.
So when you go back and watch yourself, how turned on do you get?
I think it's hot. I'm a voyeur, but I'm also very much an exhibition. So I think it's kind of sexy to see how my ass can bounce in a way I've never seen before. Like I don't do from the mirror. I can get it from the camera. It's kind of,
Yeah. Because I'm talking to a lot of women, they found their sexiness through porn. And even with the couples that I talked to, it reinvigorated their relationship by doing porn as a couple. Period. People always try to say porn breaks up marriages. What do you think about that statement?
I think like anything else, I mean, too much of anything is bad, but I don't think it necessarily breaks it up. I think it's necessary. Everybody needs a release. And honestly, if both people going into the marriage can understand that, it can be a good marriage. I mean, it's just simply that. This is what I do, that I enjoy it. You're either going to accept it or not. I think it can bring people closer together, especially if you have an open relationship. It's like thriving off of it, but that's a more evolved way of thinking. It can be what you make it.
Yeah, because it seems like to me, women have an issue with their man watching porn, but not necessarily the other way around.
I had an issue with anybody watching porn that I've ever been with. Actually, I've understood it always.
Yeah, but see, now what's crazy is whenever I heard it was someone that had an issue, it was a woman that had an issue with the man watching it. But I never heard the man saying she's watched too much porn. God, she won't even fuck me. She just watched porn. I never heard a dude complain about that. So why would women be upset when their man watching porn? Is it more of a jealousy thing, or is it they feel they're inadequate? What is it?
That's honestly harder for me to answer because I've never had an issue. My guess would be jealousy because they don't like themselves. But men are very visual. They need stimulation. They need it to get off. I mean, that's just how it is. And the sooner we can accept that about them, the easier it'll be. I mean, porn's harmless, I think, for them to get off.
Yeah, because I always hear dudes say, I'm addicted to porn. I'm like, how the fuck you addicted to porn? No, you just watch porn a lot, motherfucker. You're not addicted to it. It's just something. If that's the case, everyone's addicted to their cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't hear no one saying, I need to go to cell phone anonymous out this bitch. Because you know damn well you be in the deep sleep. That motherfucker buzz, you'll wake up and see what's going on. So to me, I never looked at a person that sit there and said, well, look, I'm addicted to porn and that would kill my marriage. I'm like, no, what killed your marriage is that you and your wife didn't indulge in the porn you was watching, and she didn't understand what you wanted sexually.
Yeah, there's a disconnect somewhere. I dated somebody that was addicted to porn. As long as I'm getting intimacy as well, watch it all you want. As long as you're paying attention to me too, hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Because I always wondered, did the girl ever sit there and say, let me watch it with you?
I would.
I never heard the ones that, like one girl back in the day, I can't stand he watching porn. I said, have you ever watched it with him? Why would I want to watch it with him? Because he likes watching it. To understand why he's watching it, and then you might get more attention if you watched it with him.
That, and you find out what his interests are. You find out what he's into, what turns him on. Or like his porn is what he's into.
Yeah.
You learn more about it.
Yeah, because even to the point, if I'm sitting there watching my girl, if she watching porn, I'm gonna sit down and watch what she looking at. Be like, okay, what is that? Okay, you want that? Period. Now, if you watching someone getting pegged and you're not into pegging them, okay, I don't know what to tell you on that one. But now I've been having that conversation too because I think that it became normalized to watch, but not normalized to be in, and not normalized to enjoy it. Period. Because they still try, even though porn is so mainstream, people still want to keep it as a dirty secret.
I just think people need to get over their hangups. I really do. I mean, we've evolved past that point. I feel like, it's okay, it's healthy, it's acceptable. Like, what, I don't see why anybody would be ashamed of that. It's beyond me a little bit.
Man, their girls are getting to the business shamed.
I just see it as natural. I don't know.
No, because it's funny because, like, for example, like, you have girls that would not show their face, right?
Right.
But it's kind of like, wow. If this is what makes you money, paying your bills, why not jump in full tilt?
Yeah, I agree.
That to me, because it's kind of like, even to the point that, like, even with Gibby, I love Gibby to death. I feel he's cheating because he gets to not show his face, so when he step away from this game, he ain't lose nothing. You feel what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And it's like, not knocking him for it, but it's kind of like, okay, dude, I had to go through my mama finding out, my family finding out. You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's kind of like putting him. It's kind of half-assing it a bit.
Yeah, even though he go full tilt and he's legit as it comes, but it's kind of like,
Yeah,
when you ready to walk away, you're not in it all the way. You're in it halfway.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I can understand that you got a job you want to lose. I get that.
Yeah.
Period. But like, as a male talent been in 15 years, that my face been out, and I done had a job. I done had 2 jobs that lasted all of 5 years, and on one of them right now as we speak, and ain't never been told I need to walk off because my ass do porn.
I neither. Yeah, I haven't had any issues. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't. I don't see what.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many porn stars actually work in the healthcare field.
Yeah.
I think damn the majority of them, to be honest with you. I see them in lingerie the next day. Yeah, workflow. They had some goddamn scrubs. I said, yep. So if you want a job and you don't have to worry about saying, people finding out that you did porn, you getting fired, become a nurse. You have nothing to worry about.
And also, there's so much out there. I wouldn't really worry about it anyway because, why? I don't know. I just don't see a point in worrying.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as they publicize the fuck out of OnlyFans,
yeah,
as much as they normalize this shit, it kind of makes no sense for anybody to make judgment.
Yeah.
But that's why I always say, as much as we say we're progressive, we still conservative when we come to porn. And porn is the most unconservative fucking thing on this planet.
Yeah. I don't know. We just need to get over our hang-ups. That's my take on it. And I understand having a big job time. I don't know. I think that's something we got to break past. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how in time. It'll happen, I guess, in time because hell, we see how the LBGT community has now came forth, or what have you. It used to be a time where you was either just gay or straight. Now you can pick and figure out where you fall at. God dang it, period. But like I said, it's just because even when we were talking about like the images, I was talking to Taylor Nicole about that. They still don't want girls with tattoos. I'm like, you know how hard it is to find a girl with no tattoos? They still want the fake titty, fake ass Barbie doll.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't what America wants to see. You know, they still think that you got to be 18 to make it in this business. And women proving this shit here, I can make it in this bitch in my 50s.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, do you think that with the content creator era that we in, do you think that it's good that the power was taken away from Hollywood when it comes to image?
Absolutely. Because then it gives more people a chance to be part of something they've always wanted to be part of. I think most people like people they can relate to, not the, unrealistic look that so much of Hollywood is portraying. It's good to step outside of that and give others a chance to shine and rise above. It's about time.
Yeah, because it's like, don't get it twisted, not everybody wants to fuck a female with big titties and weigh 110 pounds.
There's a hat for every head, kind of with porn. There's something that everybody's into, and it's out there.
Yeah, because even to the point that nowadays we now have men that have dad bods that's in the business.
Yeah.
Period. It used to be a time where you had a dad bod, you could not get into this business. And trust me, a six pack doesn't mean you can keep your dick up. I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
Straight up stripper with a six pack and a goddamn elephant in the trunk. That motherfucker can't keep it up.
Oh God. Oh.
See, that what you why you never have to worry about. See, you never have to worry about that situation.
Nope.
His dick is not working. You can't get the scene done. It ends up becoming a fucking blowjob. It's supposed to be a damn fuck scene. Supposed to be 20 minutes, end up being 10 of a blowjob. You gotta do a bunch of cutting. And then, like I said, also too, saves y'all money because y'all ain't gotta worry about doing TTS for so much.
Yeah.
Because now I was telling you before, I was like, nah, if you dip outside that circle, and depending upon what male time you get, you're going to have to be TTS tested. And TTS is part of the reason why my black ass retired. I was like, you know something? Y'all ain't going to accept the health department. Fuck y'all. I am not about to see him pay. And some of these motherfuckers be goddamn paying like mansion mortgages.
Mm.
That how much they kick it out a month. We talking about $2,000-$3,000 a fucking month for them to keep up with that test. For them to shoot.
Oh my.
Yeah, because you talking about every 6 months. These motherfuckers doing this shit every 2 weeks.
Oh my. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, see, so it's kind of like, that's why I said in a lot of cases when female works, as long as your male talent can give you what male talents are giving women that are professional, I think you're straight. Now, if you sit here fucking a small ass 6-inch dick that ain't even big, trust me, boo boo, you're not gonna get much sales. I'm just letting you know.
No.
You better be a strong 8 or a 9 and a nice size dick. I'm sorry, because it ain't a gay thing, but men, we do give a damn about the size of the dick. Believe it or not. It sounds funny as fuck, but they do like, man, hey, you fucking that small dick dude? Get a bigger dick. Damn, your dildo's bigger than him.
I completely understand. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, where's the challenge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Period stuff. So it's kind of like, that's why I said with you, because I mean, like I said, I see he got the size to do the business. Period. So it's kind of like with my situation. Like I didn't think I had the size. I had to be convinced. And then once I figured I had the size, it was on.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I had to be 11 or 12. The girl was like, no, you a strong 9.5. You're perfect. I said, oh. This came from a very professional porn star.
Yeah.
Who better to know than them?
Oh.
So, oh God. So here's another question. Would you work with other girls and other races?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wanted to see you with a sister.
That'd be awesome. Hey, I'm open to it. I like all people. I'm into everything. I don't mind. Anything goes, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So tell everybody where they can spend money on you, babe.
Well, I've got a Twitter, Sabrina Sexxx. I've got my OnlyFans is not up at the moment, but it'll be back up soon.
Mm.
So, and
What
then,
happened to the OnlyFans?
huh?
What happened to your OnlyFans?
I had to take it down because my stepbrother actually saw it. Yeah.
Wait a second. What? Everything what you just said. Wait. Why was he watching your OnlyFans?
He's just as guilty, but I don't, it doesn't phase me. I was just like, oh God. So I tried to take it down for a little bit, but I'm going to put it back up. I don't care.
I want people to think about this for a second, and then I'm going to let her tell the rest of it. You have paywall, which means you had to pay to see what's behind it. If the stepbrother is listening to this fucking episode, you're a fucking pervert and a piece of shit for you to sit there and jerk off to your stepsister and then go snitch.
Well, he's kind of always had a thing for me, so it doesn't surprise me, actually, but,
He gonna sit there and jerk off and tell us, oh God, Sabrina. Hey, did you know Sabrina had an OnlyFans? She does porn? How do you know? Well, my friend told me. Yeah, right, motherfucker. I can see the cum on your fucking thumb, nigga. You were jerking off in the bathroom on your phone. I got you. No, that happened to me. It was a god brother who literally took the laptop and showed my mama the site.
Oh.
I was like, damn. So, but anyway, but that to be another conversation we can have for another day. Go ahead and finish telling everybody to spend money on you.
And then I have a mini vid site, so I'm also Sabrina Sexxx on that as well.
Okay. Well, shoot. Well, once again, another great episode. I'm happy to have you back, and I'm looking forward to bringing you back some more.
Thank you. Me too. Thank you for having me.
No doubt. And your cameraman, since he had contacted me, he's asked me to get on my fucking podcast, so I can talk to him about the business side of things and being the dick for your business.
Go for it. Definitely.
Most definitely. So put that bug in his ear. And also, one of your buddies supposed to be coming on the show to do an interview with Emily Scott, I think her name.
Oh, cool. I love her. She's great.
Yes, y'all at work together.
Yes, we have.
Okay, well, she's supposed to be coming on and everything. And I'm looking forward to talking to her. So, once again, thank you for coming to the lounge, baby.
All right. Thanks for having me. I look forward to being on again.
No doubt. So, people, you know how we end this all day and every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke this over. Thank you for coming, baby girl.
All right. You're welcome.
Hey, how you doing? Let me tell you about a great deal. Why don't you come on over to the Premium Smoke Room? There ain't no smoke like Premium Smoke. I'm talking about 4 premium podcasts. I'm talking about Miss Spit Queen and the Porn Rap Star. I'm talking about Pilgrim on Wrestling. I'm talking about Causing Havoc with Princess Havoc, as well as the Read Daily Report. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 STO Dark. Plus also extra premium episodes for some of the hottest ladies and gents in the business of porn. And all this for $4.99 a month. I'm talking about 5 to 6 extra episodes a week on top of the free shit that you get. So do the math. Great deal. Only on Spotify, only on Anchor. Come check me out. Come catch this premium smoke.